Hello everyone, it's Lindsay and I'm back with another entry in my faith planner. Here is a look at last week's all finished. I get a lot of questions about what that looks like, so you can pause and go back and take a look. For this week, I will be using some pieces from the Grateful in All Seasons devotional kit from By the Well for God. And then I also have some other die cuts that she sent. These are all goodies that are in that kit. This is the stamp set that's in that devotional kit. And then there's also a couple sets of alpha stamps from her store that I'll be using. So everything pretty much is from By the Well for God. Be sure to go check it out. I will have everything linked down in the description box down below. And to start with, I'm going to be stamping on some label paper. You could stamp on cardstock. I just didn't want to have to worry about adhesive. If I do this on label paper, I can just cut it out and it's ready to go. So I'm going to start by stamping this little truck. This stamp set comes in the Grateful in All Seasons devotional kit for the month of November. Super cute, designed by Ashley. She's Mag and Me. And it has all these fun little elements that you can put in the back of the truck. So adorable. You've got pumpkins and trees and presents and just wood slats. So I'm going to put the pumpkins, and it's made to fit without having to do any masking, but I'm going to mask just so that it fits in there really well. So I'm just going to cover the bottom portion of the truck with a sticky note, and then that like front cab portion of the truck with a sticky note. That way I don't have to get things super lined up. No matter how I get it down on there, it's going to look like it's inside the truck. So I'm going to ink that up using some VersaFine Onyx Black ink and stamp that down. And then once I remove those masks, you'll be able to see that it's now a truck carrying a bunch of pumpkins. So adorable. And then also in this set is this banner piece. Now this is awesome. So there's 3 different banner pieces, one for each end, and then you have the centerpiece all by itself. So you can create a banner that's as long or as short as you want, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. You can change the shape of it, how long it is, a lot of use. It irritates me when a banner set is all in one and I can't just put whatever I want as far as lettering within that banner. So I fast forwarded through that because I had to have my head in the shot to be right over the top of it to make sure that I got it lined up. I still didn't get it quite lined up, but I can just go back in with a black pen and connect all those lines, and now I'm ready to go. I painted these with watercolors off screen. I didn't do anything fancy. Just for the sake of time, I did that off camera. And then now I have this alpha set. I think this is called Messy Me. This is over at By the Well for God. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp out the word grateful in that banner. And then I went ahead and fussy cut those 2 pieces out. Now before I stick things down, I'm going to cover up that pattern at the top. So I'm pulling some pattern paper from the Gratitude Documented 6x8 paper pad. This was sent to me as well, and I cut those down so that they would fit just over this pattern section at the top. A fun way to customize so you don't have to use the same pattern every week. I've done this with washi tape, pattern papers. There's lots of ways that you can cover that up. I'm just going to use some adhesive tape runner, and I cut it. This is 3/4 of an inch in width, and then I just left it the regular length and then just trimmed that off. That way I didn't have to worry about trying to measure it just perfectly. And I'll actually use these little extra pieces later on in the video, you will see. So now I have that brown pattern paper at the top, and I'm going to start kind of staging things. So I decided to add this leaf washi tape. I believe this is from Target. A friend gifted it to me. I think that it's the Scotch brand, and it's over in the party supply area of Target, if they still carry it. And I'm just going for a fall theme. I've already started Gratitude Documented. I know it's a little early. I wanted to get a jump start, so I'm full blown in that whole mode, and so I wanted to carry that over into my planner this week. And so I'm going to spend multiple minutes staging. I actually cut out a lot because it took forever for me to get things placed just how I wanted it. I was trying to not hoard all these adorable die cuts, but I haven't worked with the devotional yet, so I wanted to save some for the devotional kit journaling as well. So I have a package of die cuts that were sent. I think she sends them out as freebies. Those little apples and pumpkins, those are all freebies. That bird comes from the Grateful in All Seasons set. So I've gone ahead and just kind of staged those. Those leaves that are on the page now, I have a video showing how I made those. I'll go ahead and link that in the top right hand corner, as well as down in the description, how I made those die cuts. And so I'm just going to kind of figure out where I want everything, add some more washi. I ended up not adding as much to the spread as I typically do. I'm going to fill it in, and then I can always go back in at the end of the week after I've written out my scriptures and fill in more pieces if I want to, or I don't have to. It's just for me. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. That Grateful in All Seasons is the card that comes with the kit. And so you can see here, I'm going to take those little scrap pieces from the top and use those to layer behind this card, just to pull that color down to the bottom there and just add some more interest behind that card. I don't write out scriptures on Sundays, so I go ahead and just completely cover up the day of Sunday. You can see I can pull the backing off of that adhesive paper, and it's just easy to stick down. I don't have to glue it or anything like that. It's ready to go. And I did watercolor those, but I used a very, very, very small amount of water. That sticker paper is pretty delicate. It won't take a lot of water, so you have to be careful. Went ahead and glued everything down using my Tombow Mono Multi-Liquid Glue. And this corner up here seemed a little naked, so I'm going to try to create another little cluster using some of those leaves. I love the leaves cut from the hymnal paper. They're just so pretty. So I'll go ahead and glue these down, and then I found a little circle sticker from the Gratitude Documented cardstock stickers, and so that will go right on up there as well. And so I do use this spread for my daily scripture writing. This week I'll be using the YouVersion Bible app and their daily scriptures, and I just write those out in here, and just an easy way to get in the scriptures every day. Went ahead and added some pen detail just to define those leaves a little more. They were looking a little undefined. And so there is my spread for this week. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of it and the entries this week. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. I have a faith planner video that comes out every Sunday, as well as videos throughout the week. Until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.